Hello out there. Welcome. This is episode 35 of 2 Minute Emergency. And I am your host, Dr. Leslie, board certified emergency physician, best-selling author, international speaker, and professional photographer. And I am here today doing something just a little bit different. So today's 2 Minute Emergency is going to focus on what many people have been focusing all month because this is American Heart Month. So today is just fun facts about the heart. Did you know? And then at the very end, I have some exciting news for you. So stay tuned. All right. Fact number 1. The normal heart valve, which the heart is separated into different chambers, and the normal heart valve is only the size of $0.50. The first pacemakers were plugged into a wall socket. So, many people have pacemakers, and they function with normal, healthy lives. Otherwise, no restrictions. But can you imagine being put into a wall socket? The people can actually have a broken heart. And this is true. This is more common actually in women, elderly women. This can happen. And sometimes life situations can cause temporary heart failure. Another interesting note is, and this is for you vegetarians out there, the first study showing benefits of a vegetarian diet was actually in the Bible, in the book of Daniel. That was 600 BC. What animal, or I should say mammal, has the largest heart? It is, of course, the blue whale. And the blue whale's heart is over 1,500 pounds. There was a time where if you went to the doctor's office, the doctor listened to your heart with just their ear. And that means putting the ear directly on the chest. This is one of the things that prompted the invention of the stethoscope, which we use every day, all day, at least for me. And that was just for modesty, especially examining women, of course. Heart disease has been found as early as in mummies 3,000 years old. About some other facts. So, your heart is about the same size as your two hands clasped together. So for me, that's the size of my heart. It beats 100,000 times a day. Regular exercise, and of course your diet, and as I'm always talking about drinking water too, is the single most important factor in heart health. The single most important one. The beating sound is, remember I talked about the valves being about the size of $0.50. The beating sound that you hear is actually the clasping of the heart valves, opening and closing. Each minute, the heart pumps 1.5 gallons of blood, or 2,000 gallons a day. It does a mighty job. You've heard the term, laughter is the best medicine. Well, it truly is. A good belly laugh can send 20% more blood flowing through your entire body. Heart cancer, on the other side, is very rare. And the reason for that is heart cells stop developing early in life. We often say, women are much more emotional and much more sensitive. But did you know the man's heart is actually larger than the woman's heart? The man's heart weighs 10 ounces when a woman's heart weighs approximately 8 ounces. And this is averages. We women are different in other ways. So for women, typically, when we have a heart attack, we don't necessarily have those clutching your chest, falling to the ground, severe pain. Oftentimes, it is the feeling of nausea, indigestion, maybe a bit of shoulder pain, and in the elderly, just general fatigue. We like to do things a little bit different. A couple other things is that the number of heart attacks actually is higher. Highest day for heart attacks is on Christmas Day, followed by December 26th and New Year's. Talking about your family stressing you out just a little bit. All right, the heart has its own electrical supply and will continue to beat for some time, even after it's separated from the body. Every cell in the body gets its blood from the heart, except for one area, and that's the corneas of your eyes. How many blood vessels? Now, I mentioned how many gallons of blood the heart pumps every day, but the heart pumps blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. Each of us, 60,000 miles of blood vessels within us. And the normal heart pumps approximately 4 tablespoons of blood with each beat. So I'll let you add up that math. The heart also you're more likely to have a heart attack on a Monday morning than any other time of the week. As you can imagine, you had a good weekend. People are stressed about going back to work. Believe it or not, stress is a huge factor in heart attacks, and that's why it's more common Monday morning. Another is a 26.2-mile marathon can now be run in less than 2 hours. We know that. But runners of any speed have a 45% lower risk of heart disease and stroke. So when I said that diet plays a huge part, so does your exercise. So I want to encourage you all to take the very best care of your heart that you possibly can by eating right, drinking plenty of water, and exercising. So I mentioned at the beginning I had something exciting to tell you. Well, this Thursday, the 25th, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time, I have a very special guest. And that is Dr. Lakeisha. She is a board-certified integrative gynecologist. So you wonder, emergencies, gynecology, where am I going? Well, this segment is going to be called Healthy Heart and Hormones. And Dr. Lakeisha and I are going to be talking about how your hormones affect your heart and the health therein. So I hope you can join us. It'll be right here on Facebook for a Facebook event. So please join us. It'll be a departure from our usual, but it's guaranteed to be lots of fun because Dr. Lakeisha is absolutely one of my awesome super friends. So please join us. And if you would like to give us anything else about topics that you would like me to discuss, I'd love for you to go to my website, drlesliesharp.com, and you can look it up and drop in some comments on interesting topics. So until next time, that'll be this Thursday. I look forward to talking to you then, and I want you to stay healthy, safe, and out of the emergency department. Once again, this is Dr. Leslie, board-certified emergency physician, best-selling author, international speaker, and professional photographer. See you then. Take care.